There we go. Okay, countdown. There it is, Daze versus Tryouts, first map. DM3 picked by Tummen's Tryouts, and of course somebody breaks during the countdown because that's what you do. Here we go. Praying for demo match things start to kick in. 3, 2, 1. And it worked. Yay, somebody... Well, that's quite a few people who forgot to press back left. First pent is going to Daze. Farfar showing us how it's done. Those of you was wondering, who's Farfar? Farfar means granddad in some of the Scandinavian languages. That's Link. Also, Bestafar. I'll be back. Well, Link, what he did... Link did what was needed of the first pen, which is to secure the second rocket launcher, and he got it for himself, the selfish bastard. The shellfish bastard. Yes, I can't even pronounce things anymore. We are on. So this is the tail end of the group stage. Both of these teams are obviously through. Top 2 teams in the division. We have had 1 quad for each now. Knasty looks a little shaky. I have to say nasty. Yeah, vertical aim kind of trembling. Is he playing with a clit mouse on the ThinkPad laptop? If you've touched the ThinkPad in the last 10 years, you know what I'm talking about. It's like a joystick, but it's the size of a nipple. And it's horribly imprecise. Imprecise? Whichever is correct. Skurk is super stacked. Red and Mega. He doesn't have a weapon though, but the blue guys will take the red. Did he just get that red? No, he's getting hurt actually. Skurk on the quad run. Did he actually Skurk the quad this time around, or was it just a standard quad pickup? I was looking at the chat, I can't tell you. But you in the chat, you know. There you go. You're a subscriber. You get to use this kitty cat when things go wrong. It's not much of a reward, and I should actually set up alternate monetization options because Twitch is kind of fucking you over. Okay, John is going to get that red. His buddy saved it for him. Nice team play. They have 2 shafts actually, that's... well, there isn't that many cells around the map, so they have to be careful when they use it. Daze 8 frags behind. And instead of doing single player, I should have gone for some sweet potato fries. It's pretty good. That's the one, yes. Although, what he says, I'm not good with Slipgate. Tummen's Tryouts. This is one of the teams that looks like a returning team from the previous GetQuad. I mean, they even kept the name. I don't know how many players they have in common with the previous roster. But in GetQuad Season 3, Tummen's Tryouts have managed to... they had a bit of a rough start and they pulled through and then made it to the playoffs. So Tummen knows how to run a team, it would seem. He's the captain of that Division 2 roster for team. I forget. Nice, easy quad, easy pent for Premortem from Norway. Does quick work of that quad. And he's going to not bother with the red, he shouldn't, I guess. Let his friends have it. He's gearing up for the next squad. Looks like Pre's going to get it. This time no pesky Pent coming in to shit on his plans for a quad run. I could have said rain on his parade. Nice triggered discipline. I would have shot my teammate for no reason, other than I have quad and I want to get some frags. Team frag is still a frag. No, it's not. Yeah, there we go. Zalon coming out the other side in bits. Not bad for Premortem. I mean, he didn't get that many frags, but secured the pent, got the shaft, secured the pent, secured the red, got the shaft. There you go. I'm going to get into this eventually. By the end of the second map, I'll sort of have a feeling that I'm actually watching 4-on-4. See, I was in dual mode, so if you're displeased with the quality of this coverage, well, it's your fault. You made me do this. My context switching isn't great. Link with the quad. That's 5 quads for Daze. What's going to do? Just loop around to window in order to backstab Knasty with a hard K. Not even going to bother. He's going to wait for Knasty to actually come through, which he might do, and if he does, he's completely screwed. He's got yellow, no health. That would be really good if he could get this frag. That would be one less rocket for Tummen's Tryouts. They have 3 right now. And there we go. That's how you do it. I mean, this is how he does it. But it's one valid way of doing it. Yes. And that 15-something frag lead of the Tryouts has all but disappeared now. It's 7-ish. Cut down in half. And he will take the squad, not Premortem. Still a very close game. Next spent in 2 minutes. Let's see who can get it. Tryouts have not found either of the pens. That's a useful utility quad run, I guess. That's trade. Can he finish off on a better note? I'm happy with that. That's a team kill. Gets traded with an actual frag and then another frag. He gets the rocket launcher. So more of a utility quad run than a frag count quad run. And it shows in the scoreline, which is kind of the same. Loops around. Anybody here? Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting that the scale is kind of special on this radar. Handy with the discharge. Two rockets for Daze. Actually, rockets guarding red armor. That's a good push from Knasty with the hard K. Secures the red with his friend. Nice, they take over red, and that was an armored rocket launcher that they killed up there. So, good move. Even though they are 10 frags behind still. That red armor is going to help them get back into this. I mean, they are lacking. They've missed out on a number of red armors, as you can see in the numbers above. Yeah. Super nail gun is good, but it's only going to do so much. Andy with that escort gets the pent. Not going to bother with the rocket gems because he's got no rocket launcher. That's a good reason. John on the other side with all of the power-ups. Straight pine, that's kind of cool. So that's the power-ups taken care of. Daze coming back. Yeah, Tummen's tryouts were ahead, and that red armor control helped them get a little further ahead, and then that was all cancelled now. It's all gone. And a red armor to top it off. So that's 17 reds, 9 more than the tryouts, and we are tied. Teams are tied. And I'm not going to do the teams are tied, you have taken the lead. I have a feeling this is going to go on like this for some time. Oh, nice. Was that direct pine on the upper floor or down there where it ended up? Either way, it's a pine frag. Skurk on the quad run. Easy quad take for him, by the way. No skirking happening there. Let's Zalon bore and give him a rocket launcher back. That's kind of neat. That's the weapon he needed. The best way to get the rocket launcher is when it's handed over to you and you don't have to work hard for it. I mean, he did take a bit of damage along the way. Telefrag. Quad goes to Daze again. I believe that is 2 quads in a row for them. Yeah, they're in the lead. That lead is confirmed now for Knasty's team. Not Knasty, Link's team. Somebody said Knasty's team. It's not Knasty's team, it's Tummen's team. It's called Tummen's tryout. Not Knasty's Confederates or something. Ten frag lead now for Daze. Going to secure 1 more red. 3 rockets, yeah, they're good. They're doing well for the next quad. How delayed is it? Not too delayed, and he's right there for ready for action. Easy, easy. Oh yeah, they're doing well. 16 frag leads, they're starting to find a bit of wind in their sail, get further ahead. Tummen just out of range of that quadded LG. $22, just like that. I look away for a split second and we've gone from 10 something to 20 something. Is that a map lock happening? I'm not quite sure what a map lock looks like on DM3. That was a pretty dodge. That was a pretty dodge. Quad is up. Premortem gets it. So that's 1 frag. Will not get the refrag on Zalon. Or a double. That came close. Skurk survives a team quad rocket coming his way. Not he'll be relieved. That's a few frags. Hopefully nobody in there has a pent. Well, I guess John had a shaft and sort of threw his friend under the bus. Or rather held his head under the water. Yeah. I mean, Knasty has the shaft, Knasty has the shaft, so Premortem is going to start having a feeling that he might want to get out of here quickly. Get out of here! And he does. Line up the rocket jump. He got blocked by his friend's rocket. I'm not sure it was the guy sitting in the window frame that actually blocked him. So it was a rocket aimed at that guy. And Splash pushed that guy back and pushed the pent back. It's okay, it's okay. He's made it up. Can he get some frags with that red thingy he's on? I would hope so. They don't exactly need more frags. 40 frags now lead almost is pretty good. Just pad it out a little more, okay? Just to be sure. I mean, they were trailing by some 7-8 frags for a while. So now they've earned this. Kept at it. They're in the lead, they're in a good lead, comfortable lead. But do not release the pressure. And they do so by picking up more quads and more everything. 28 reds to 9 reds. Poor Tryouts. They really need to get some red armor, some form of red armor control as soon as possible if they want to cancel some of that frag lead. I'm not even sure they can cancel it all, considering how under-equipped they are. Quad runs out, that's not a problem. Let's take a look at the scores. Premortem with a nice efficiency. Wait, team kills? Good amount, I mean reasonable amount of team kills. Clean play so far. Hashtag not a jinx. So they've been pretty good with their quad timing. It hasn't slipped by much at all in the past 10 minutes. It got delayed to 10 and now it's delayed to 12. So everybody's keeping track of it well. No hesitation. No, oh wait, there's a quad shit. Or if that happens and everybody on the map is realizing, oh shit, there's a quad, we should get there. Well, the other team does. Surprise butt sex, and that's a dropped rocket. Goes to, I'm not even sure who got killed. But that's a dropped rocket launcher to the enemy. Does it matter? I don't know. It's a 50 frag lead now for Daze. So there are really... Two minutes to go. Yeah, they've got this in the bag. It's more than a comfortable lead now at this point. Jib, jib, and jib again. So that's going to be a win for Daze. $50 plus. Can they make it to plus 60? Can they make it to 150 frags? Does it matter? Zalon, good discharge. Link, telefrag. That's the kind of stuff I like to see. I mean, even better when I actually see it firsthand, not from the kill feed. That's too bad. Come on, Zalon, show us. Aww. Oh man. So that's a win for Daze. Daze get to pick the next map. Hopefully somebody in the audience knows what's up. Yeah, Zep and Raket is starting. I switched away to the 4-on-4 because I don't know why I did it. I figured this would be a more interesting game than Zep versus Raket. I expect Zep to take care of Raket rather easily 4-2. You want him to? No, okay. You want him to?
Update.
Thank you. Is Raket actually here even? They are on a server, that's good. Have I dropped any frames? 0% frames dropped, I like that. Well, I mean, that's OBS, it never drops anything. Even with TB3, Link picks the most Kenya-like. I see your point. Here we go, Andy with the rocket spawn. It's gonna rocket jump to Mega. Yes! Not a full start for Daze. Tummen with the first quad, going to make his way to yellow. Ling has the yellow, but Tummen has a quad. Not anymore. That's... And I said switch to full screen, but that thing didn't switch to full screen. Ah, sorry. Okay, so far a close start, rocket launchers on each side. Well, one on each side, it's not rocket launchers. Andy, what are you doing? Stop shooting at your friends. They're your friends. Everybody needs a friend. Okay. Quad over. That's right. Dead quad. FFND. Yes, kind of, yeah. Still a close game. Link had a rocket launcher, didn't he? Anyway, that's no rocket launchers anymore on the Daze side until Skurk got it at the next spawn. So we're all good. They were not without rocket launcher for very long. Actually, Skurk managed to make it out of the room alive, so it's not always easy getting out of RL, even if you do have the weapon and the others do not. I feel, at least. Zalon's going to secure that yellow. Run away, that's my yellow. Remember, when you have quad, you have no friends. Was that a direct? Not sure what I saw. Looks like Zalon's gonna get it. There we go. 3 quads for Tummen's Tryouts. Okay, so Daze are starting to pull ahead on scores. Game summary doesn't say that they are dominating the yellow armor, but maybe they've had the last few. Andy doing well. Every time we are on Andy, he gets a couple of frags. More than a couple of frags. But he gets pairs of frags. Excellent. And then excellent again. On team kills, but he gets excellent. That's something. It's a 20 lead now. How delayed is the quad already? Rocket coming up. Knasty waiting for it, so there's going to be 2 rockets for Tryouts if he can get it. Oh, it's at the same time as quad, so... Okay, dead quad, dead quad. And we do have 2 rockets on each side. Is that a dead rocket? Yes, Premortem had a rocket launcher. He doesn't anymore. I don't know if it went to his friend or the enemy or if it was cancelled, but... Okay, so they're everywhere. Tummen's Tryouts trying to regroup at Mega Health. What you do when you're out of control here, apparently. What? Sniped in the water. Yes, the famous song. Sniped underwater, shafted in the sky. Something like that. 20 frag lead for Daze. I didn't even notice that quad run, or that quad at all. I saw a 3rd rocket on Tryouts and it's gone. They're doing well. Okay, now they're starting to get a little further ahead on yellow control. You can see 10 to 6. A bit early for the next rocket launcher. It's early enough that we don't know when it is, just by looking at the timers on the site. Wow, start! It's been a while since we've seen you. Start of the map. Start point. It's a single player map. You start somewhere. Quad going to... Knasty, Praxismo with a double kill. That's an excellent for him. 20. It's going down, even though Tryouts have the quad. Daze are getting more frags during this run than Tryouts. That's not the way it's supposed to go when you have quad. You're supposed to be getting the frags, not them. It's even more surprising when you consider that Tryouts have 2 rockets to Daze's 1 rocket launcher. And next one's coming up. Who's going to get it? Andy's going to get it, I think. He's in water RL. And it gets cancelled. Oh wait, no, he dropped it. He dropped it to Knasty. He barely had it and then dropped it. That's not ideal. These guys needed that rocket launcher. He's coming further ahead. Praxismo, what you doing? Losing that rocket launcher? Yeah, Zalon with the quads. A little too many deaths, but quads going to that guy. It's good. 27. Yeah, Daze really having a good time now. 10 more yellows. And that quad, I'm not even sure who got it. Tryouts get more quads. But it's not helping their score. At least it is not making it better for Daze. So that's that. That's the starting point. Skurk waiting for the RL. I don't know what it is, but timer says not anytime soon. Only one rocket launcher. That's Skurk. Mega health, not here yet either. Link has picked it up very recently, so it's not going to. It's going to. Second take. It's not going to spawn again for some time. Box of rockets does. That's going to come in handy for Skurk to defend that next mega, which he's not going to have time for. Going to push for that. That's fine, by the way. Premortem with the pine clearing the way for Skurk. Takes the quad. Skurk. Vritten letting his team down. +30 frags ahead, 11 yellows ahead. Would you agree that these are sort of looking pretty good now? They might come out of this with a 2-0 win. Nobody with rockets. What the hell? I see 3 dead tryouts around yellow and grenade launcher. That's 4 of them. 1 rocket launcher on the map. That's Andy. He's got yellow too, so yeah, he's gonna get the quad too. Awesome. Where are the other guys? They're all throwing themselves at him. That's what they're doing. Oh yeah, that's a good run for Andy. And that takes Daze into +40 now. Oh, and he's got a friend with a rocket launcher on the other side of the map. That's Premortem. Securing the north half of the map. Mega is up. Is he going? Okay, so what's Pre going to do? Switch to him. He is meeting up with Andy at yellow for a refill. Not up for 20 more seconds. Nice coordination. Oh, we have a rocket launcher on the Daze side at start. Making his way around cross. And low pushing mega health. Well, that's 2 rockets now. 4 tryouts. Watch out. Andy with the quad. Auto track. Does what a quad needs to do. Push yellow. Secure it for his friends. They're gonna get it. He hasn't been touched a single time. Hit a single time. He was at 140 yellow a minute ago. Doing well. For your sticks. For Hachi, I think. 50 frag lead now for Daze. And Tryouts have 3 rocket launchers. I mean, had. Where did Prax drop his? Andy still hasn't been... Yeah, there we go. They finally hit him. Andy has not taken any damage in more than a minute. And he's gone through a quad while doing that. MVP, MVP. The numbers seem to confirm this. And I see 3 rockets on the tryout side still. They're hanging on to these rocket launchers as they should, waiting for that mega to spawn while Andy gets a free quad. And he's going to go for yellow. It's there for him. Rocket launchers pushing to low, 1 staying at mega, so they're not going to meet with the squad. And good idea because, I mean, they have 1 mega and some green. And Andy still has some quad. That's Andy with the Panzerfaust. 50 plus still. It's not getting much worse. Or tryouts. But at this stage in the game, it might be too much to come back from. If they don't have a drastic change in the... I don't know what. I can't say it's the rocket launcher control. They've had consistently 2-3 rocket launchers for a while now, and yes, and yet they haven't been able to get any frags with them. I mean, enough, certainly, to come back deny. That's a quad for Zalon. Not we haven't seen a quad for tryouts in a long time. They get one and drop a rocket launcher. Yeah, scratch that. I was saying, yeah, they're doing pretty well, keeping their rocket launchers, and then the only rocket launcher alive gets killed on the quad. I mean, he had to go there and take it, but he had no support from his friends. We're probably busy respawning, to be fair. To be fair. They couldn't help it. Hi, Prax. Well, he did get the yellow, so he must have been really low on health to pick it up and die instantly from that rocket blast. Still 49, 50 something. And we have both teams above 100, of course, but Tryouts made it above 100. Probably going to. We don't know. Praxismo gets it. Come on, John. Eddie, Eddie. Interesting choice of pathing for the quad. Yeah, it was on time for rocket, so that's a good move too. When you can't get yellow, go for the rocket, I guess. Rocket pack. No time to waste. Get the frags. Yeah, none of his friends were nearby. We have Andy again with stuff. Getting even more stuff. He's probably picked up a pack of ammunition. He's going to get 2 free frags at grenade. That's 1. That's 2. He's going to get the third one at yellow. Andy. Wow, 3 frags in a row. That's the 3 red crosses you see. That's Andy's work. And then he got the yellow. I'm going to switch to him. He's going to get that quad. Who's going to get it? Zalon? Zalon gets the quad. 56. Finally, we are seeing the needle move a little bit, and it's moving further in Daze's favor. 4 minutes to go. 4.5. 4.5. Two rockets at yellow for Tryouts. Daze, sorry, that's Andy and Link. Link drops a pack. Surprise attack. Nice move from Zalon. Doof. Slow reaction from Link. Well, I guess if he was looking the wrong way, then he was screwed. And Zalon came in pretty quickly. What? Zalon, what you doing? Some people have suggested that this would have been a different game with Vreten and the team. Vreten, you're watching this. You are letting your team down. But you will have a second chance, as both of these teams will make it to the playoffs. And by then we would hope that Vreten will be doing better. It's still around 50, so to the Tryouts' credit, they are not letting this snowball out of control. They're keeping the pressure. They just have too much of a gap to cover. And thankfully they have all of these rocket launchers here and then. That's what I suspect this is what they are keeping this frag difference pretty stable. Although we have pushed above 50. Zalon with a quad again. No RL. No problem, I have quad. This is a rather close quarters map. If you can get close enough, a couple of shots of boomstick or even buckshot. Nice, Andy sent flying, but Andy does what Andy does. As in, get the frags. That's both at the end, at the exit. Sorry, that was 2 enemies at the exit. Tryouts again with 2 rocket launchers. every time I look at the team overlay, they seem to have, or every other time I look at the team overlay, they seem to have more rocket launchers than Daze, and then somehow they lose them. Okay, that should be a quad for Daze. I mean, you saw 3 of them, 4 of them. Easy quad for them. And we have 4 red dots running around looking for a rocket and some sort of armor. Thank you. There's only a green armor on this map. That's not much. The way of armor. Plus 60. There we go. Daze pushing it a bit further, and this is going to be the end of the series. I don't think they'll want to play a third one for some reason. I could be wrong, but it looks like Daze has this. I mean, it looks, they have this, and I wouldn't blame Tryouts for not wanting to play a third one. Heck, maybe they want to see the end of Rakate versus Zip. Well, I'm going to switch to the end of that. I don't know how delayed they are in that game, but I'm going to switch to it. Yeah, you can see it's falling apart with Daze getting 80 plus now. It seemed like it was going to be really tough for Tryouts to come back when at halfway through we were about 40 frags ahead. That said, it's been at around 40, then 50 for too long for them to show signs of countering that trend, which indeed we're not able to counter. Andy! MVP. Andy gets all of the stats. Why didn't you play like that when I was on your team, Andy? Are they going to practice at GM2? Do we care that they're going to play a DM2? I mean, we have this thing, which is called Hammer Time, and Zep and Rakate are playing. So Zep is going to win Aero Walk, I mean 31-10 with 1 minute to go. I think that's going to be a win for him. I'm going to switch to that.